The level of intensity goes to a level that is so different than the regular season, Kevin. I say it all the time. If you walk into an NBA arena in the playoffs, the tension is so palpable you could almost reach out and touch it.
And Doherty. Oh, Harden pressing the action.
I tell you, James Harden's ability to power through contact and finish with bodies around him is something else.
Young dishes to Irving outside. The kick out to Barnes. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Brooklyn's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Jokic, no good. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. The kick out to Young. Back to Irving. Pass to Williams. Over Billups. It's a big high bounce and goes in. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Oh, what a nice stroke from the mid-range for Jalen Williams, making you pay.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. James checked in for the Cavaliers. And here's Harden for 3. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And what you're seeing is LeBron James get to the spots on the floor he wants to, and now you're going to have to try to break his rhythm. That's tough to do.
Outside, Billups. Harden surveying the D. The 3-ball goes for James Harden.
I mean, we've come to expect this from James Harden. The ability to strike quickly from beyond the three-point line is just special.
Pass to Embiid. Over Jokic. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. What a clean look at the basket.
Sloan passes to Jokic. Williams with the block.
That's just tremendous defensive intensity from J-Dub. That is a nice block.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And a big part of the Nets' shot diet comes doors from beyond the arc. They love the 3.
They do, Kevin, and for a team that struggles offensively.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
Nice. LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Harden finds Sloan. Doherty outside. It's tipped. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Looking now at some numbers for Scotty Barnes. He's coming off an excellent season. Put up about 19 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
6 to shoot. Fires it up. And they get it back.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Cavaliers trailing. And here is LeBron. He's coming off a 13-point game against New York. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Here's Jokic. He hits the front of the rim and out. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Embiid dishes to Barnes. James against Harden. And a wide open look for Irving. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Jokic. There's 1:38 left in the first half. And here is Hill. He's guarded by Williams. Yes, that goes in. Hill's got 16.
Yeah, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
And here is LeBron. And Chauncey Billups gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Love's checked in. And they double up LeBron. Irving for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Billups. Bucket is good. Billups has got it all tied up now for Brooklyn.
Continuously working in close. Billups earning that bucket.
There's 45 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. LeBron is doubled. A three-pointer, no good. Brooklyn's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill.
Boy, a turnover like that will have a coach just staring at his shoes, biting his tongue.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Cleveland. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And they double up James to the wing on the left. And here's Love from the arc. Hill deciding where to go with it. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
The 3 from Billups. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Tie game in Brooklyn. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
I think for Brooklyn, great start to the year. They came in prepared both mentally and with the game plan.
Yeah, winning the first 2 games of the season would give them a huge confidence. And when we look at the first half for the Nets, a close contest so far.
How have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on, fellas, get after it.
Yeah, just a few more stops and this score would be totally different. And And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Here's Billups. Chauncey Billups out there with Harden. And there's Mobley. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Hill in at the 3. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Embiid is at the elbow. Williams kicks to Love. Irving passes to LeBron. Inside, it's tipped. And is out of bounds. They say was last touched by Mobley. And so here's Cleveland.
And check out the focus from Billups on defense. It's not easy to throw this guy off.
Harden in traffic. Harden.
And again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Embiid with the screen on Billups. Pass to Embiid. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 5. And there's the drive. Good, and the assist goes to James. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
Look out, because if Jalen Williams wants to put it on the deck and get to the cup, I would not lose my mind and step in front of him.
Nets passing it around. The three from Harden. Love grabs the board. 3 on 3. Embiid running the floor.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
Harden outside. Mobley against LeBron. Mobley kicks to Hill. Back to Mobley. There's the triple. Cavaliers with the rebound. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Oh, a big move by LeBron.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Mobley outside. Pass to Hill. Now here's Harden. Getting inside, it's Harden.
This is why James Harden is considered elite. The ability to score even with aggressive defenders all around him.
Here's LeBron, and LeBron throws it down hard.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Jokic is 3rd.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Mobley kicks to Billups. A kick out to Mobley. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Mobley's got 13 points.
Boy, everyone seems to want a three-point shot now. Clearly something Evan Mobley is working towards.
James in the post, guarded by Harden. Back to Embiid. Broke loose. Stolen by Harden. And Hill has it in the corner. Mobley outside. Pass to Harden. Jokic sets the screen for Harden. And the Nets, another 3.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Here's LeBron. He's got 31. Love the pass to Irving. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Mobley. Fires the 3. That one is good again. He sits right from the floor with the basket.
Yeah, this looks like a with all the threes.
They're allowed.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. LeBron outside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And what do you guys think so far about the
Also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And so James will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Good defense by Jokic.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Harden can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Hey, Doris, were you surprised by the success the Cavaliers had last season?
Well, Kev, I certainly expected them to be a terrific basketball team, but that win total was completely striking. But that's the unforgiving part of the business, right? Regular season success doesn't necessarily always translate.
Outside Hill. Pass to Mobley. Here's Jokic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Love.
Probably as great a feel for the game as anyone. Jokic knows how to get the upper hand against the defender.
And Jokic drops them both.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
Williams passes to Embiid. Here's James. And James throws it down hard.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Back to Billups. Nets passing it around. Mobley misses. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Irving finds Embiid. Here's James. And the dunk by LeBron. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Lillard's up top. He's covered by Irving. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Nets making a change here. Wall's checked in. Zach LaVine's checked in for Cleveland. Mobley outside. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his third assist on the night. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Cleveland's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Pass to LeBron. Now Love. Back to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Embiid in the corner. The fader. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And let's check out stats for James. He's coming off an excellent season. Last year averaging 24 points per, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
The Nets have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Harden can't hit. The Cavaliers shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. Brooklyn's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there.
So a moment now to see the story on James Harden. Coming off a terrific season, 12th in steals and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top-5 pace. He was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come.
And the old phrase, he lives at the line. That is James Harden, folks.
LeBron galloping to the rack. Embiid, no good. The Nets with the lead. Outside, Wall. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Wall's got his second bucket of the night.
In traffic, around bodies, doesn't matter. John Wall, once he's inside, he's thinking score it.
Embiid the screen. The drive by James. James slices to the rim. For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Wall against Irving. Wall, no luck. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since.
That was worth the price of admission.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, LaVine has got a creative streak.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Jokic with the screen on LeBron. Here's Hill. And the rejection by Embiid. To the middle. And the jam by LaVine.
Yeah, this guy, when LaVine gets to the cup, he's going up strong. That's nicely done.
Brooklyn trailing. Mobley outside. Harden with the screen on Love. 11 feet away. Mobley misses. And Embiid has got the ball here for Cleveland. That's a great dunk.
He's an athletic freak.
Wow.
And you have to be unselfish if you're going to lead your team to great things. And I think Embiid gets that.
Harden outside. To end the run. That shot is off. Nice D from LaVine. LeBron kicks to Embiid. Kicks it out to LeBron. Love with the screen on Hill. James. Oh.
Yeah, LeBron, too many options, too many weapons at his disposal when he runs the pick and roll.
1:20 left here in the third quarter. Mobley outside. Here's Harden on the wing. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harden's got 13 points in the second half.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Embiid sets the pick for Irving. Embiid punches it down.
Kyrie Irving can be devastating in the pick and roll. The creativity and decision-making simply outstanding.
Harden outside. At the wall. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Drills the three-pointer. Mobley's got 12 now in this quarter.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
James looking it over. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. 5 to shoot. Here's Wall. No good from the wing. And LaVine launches it from deep. And we've reached the end of the third. Cleveland ahead as they wrap up the third quarter on a 14-5 run. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Love on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. Barnes out there with Williams. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Phillips against Irving. And stolen by Irving. And now here comes Williams leading the break.
Zach LaVine wants to score it, and if you play with contact, he has no problem embracing that.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend
in the paint.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Here's Harden. Banked in off the glass. Harden's got 15 points. Bean passes to Irving. And that comes off the assist by Levine. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Well, Kyrie may be the best finishing guard in the history of the game. His ability to contort his body or spin the basketball, ridiculous.
He gets that one.
And he's someone the defense should be keying on, especially in this moment.
I think he takes that kind of defense as a sign of disrespect, and he was more than happy to accept the challenge.
Here is Billups. Pass to Willis. Here's Harden. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Shoots from the high post. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Now, here is Irving. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Well, solid work from Kyrie right there. This guy never fears going against bigger players. His shot making too good.
Phillips passes to Jordan. For Gobert. Again, the Nets for 2.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Williams dishes to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Phillips against Irving. And here's Barnes for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Williams.
How about that team-first mentality that Sloan brings to the game that does a little bit of everything on offense and plays with a ton of passion defensively.
Trae Young, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And the second free throw, good. And the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson. Doris winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, long-time record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joined Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland. I mean, Jalen Williams is a guy who a lot of people are excited about. He has the talent to be a multi-time All-Star and perhaps an even higher ceiling than that. You know, he may be kicking himself for that one miss, but establishing the 2-possession lead was key.
Irving kicks to Williams. In the corner, Irving with it. Harden grabs the miss. Nets trail by 5. Now Billups. Harden outside. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. Phillips has got his 5th assist in this one. Irving passes to Young. Back to Irving. To the paint. And slam dunk by Gobert.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
For Brooklyn, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Harden kicks to Doherty. Back to Harden. Fade away. No good. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Williams passes to Young. Fires for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
And one thing about Trae Young, this guy has zero fear. Always looking to pull from deep.
Pass to Harden. Harden with the hang time.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
They got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs. And it's blocked. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers return possession. Some changes for Brooklyn. Jokic, he's checked in for Doherty. Evan Mobley comes in for Kevin Willis. And it's Hill in for James Harden. Then for the Cavaliers, Embiid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And Love comes in for Trae Young. And it's LeBron in for Kyrie Irving. And stolen by Williams. Barnes kicks to Williams. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 4 assists now tonight.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Back to Billups. Nets passing it around. Jokic with the screen on Williams. Down low. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And sometimes Jokic overwhelms you with his size and footwork inside, which in turn forces the foul.
John Wall's checked in for Chauncey Billups. Levine's checked in for Cleveland. Trae Young comes in for Scotty Barnes. James with it. Love outside. LeBron James on the wing. Covered by Mobley. 4 on the clock. Here's Embiid, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And that's 20 points for Joel Embiid. Here's Jokic. Good D by Embiid.
And they continue to control the glass.
LeBron dishes to Love. LeBron kicks to Young. Back to James. Kick out to Levine. No good with the triple. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Sloan shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Young passes to Love. James against Mobley. Here's Love. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively. Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
LeBron passes to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Domination, plain and simple. Embiid isn't holding back and is giving the defense all he's got.
Outside Hill. Here's Mobley. Good, the assist goes to Hill. Mobley's got 25 points.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taking advantage of a really tired defense.
LeBron passes to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Wow, the passing skills on full display. LeBron James once again orchestrating like a maestro. Wall
looking for an opening. Off target from three-point range.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Sloan finds Hill. Embiid against Jokic. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his 5th foul.
Oh, my. He really needs to be careful now. That was his 5th foul of the night.
James Harden, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Phillips comes in for John Wall. Cleveland also making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Irving subbed in for Trae Young.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And it's slammed in by Williams.
Woohoo! That's the athleticism you talk about with Jalen Williams. This guy can get off his feet in a hurry.
Nets trail by 11. Phillips dishes to Harden. Phillips, a screen on James. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Boy, with your 4th foul, you are going to have to be selective with how you guard and how physical you are.
Uncovered and good that time. And here is LeBron.
Whacking James like the D does there is the right move. I mean, especially when you consider how strong he is.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Nets trail by 10. And it's Hill penetrating. Embiid with the steal. Williams with the ball. Grant Hill covering. Now Embiid. From 17 feet away, and the shot goes in.
And really, Embiid is a threat to score from anywhere. The defense has got to honor it.
And that one drops.
This guy is on fire right now. Defense has got to step up and try to disrupt his rhythm.
Cleveland leading by 10. Irving puts it right back up and in.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now Jokic. Embiid there for the rebound. Cleveland has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. That one is good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Phillips against Irving, and he banks the layup in.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Kyrie. Here's Embiid. And there's the 3.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Cleveland.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
And you know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shot.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Well, you see Evan Mobley developing those passing skills. What a nice look.
Now Love. James outside. Shoots from 14. Good, he hits again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Well, Trey, leadership is such a key part of the point guard position. What's your focus in living up to that?
I'm a big guy and building team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts is off the court, because that translates on.
Bowling, that's something I haven't done in a while. Thanks for the inspiration.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And now, our player of the game, LeBron James.
Lost to Malloy. Rumor has it we will change.